apologies again for my washing machine. There's, you know, typical adult life, a never-ending supply of things that need to be washed. Anyway, so this is Kim Kardashian Pure Honey, and I'm wearing this one today. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to make a little video because I am literally wearing it. So there's no shortage of people talking about this on YouTube, but I figured I might as well give my little take on this particular one because I am so fussy, and I'm also quite fussy about sweet scents, and obviously this is honey. This is a sweet scent. There's no denying. Even the little bee is telling you that it's a sweet scent. So again, I have a sprayer that I sprayed earlier on today, actually, when I was putting this on. And so for me, this is honey, but it's not gourmand at all. It's very flowery, this one. And I think it's definitely sweet, but it's not, I don't think this is headache inducing, not to me anyway. If you don't like honey, yeah, this is going to be fully headache inducing. You will hate it because it is honey, but it has a slight poem vibe about this one as well. Now that to me is like a yellow flowers, honey, custardy smell. I think there actually is honey in that one. And the florals in this kind of give me a poem vibe, which is probably why I like this one, because I like poem. So, okay, I'll read you the notes. Top notes: mandarin blossom, freesia, and red rose. Middle notes: beeswax, honey, honeysuckle, and orchid. Base notes: coconut, vanilla, and musk. So I think the coconut and vanilla is kind of, and the musk are just, so the base is really making it a bit creamy. I don't think that this is particularly coconutty. I don't think I can really pick out vanilla because I think there's so much honey going on that that's where the sweetness really is coming from. This is the big old monstrous box I kept purely to do this, but I will get rid of this now because it's gigantic. And people complain about this bottle, which again, you know, fair enough. It's quite difficult to hold. It's really difficult to spray, but my God, I think it looks so cool. I love this bottle. I love it. Anyway, it's got that beautiful honey coloured liquid, which makes me very happy. I think that is exactly what I want a honey perfume to look like. So I'm really into it. I really like it. Again, very glad. This kind of spins around a bit, but I think it's so pretty. Anything that's angular and crystal, I love it. You know, I've said before, absolutely love a bit of angular crystal. So in terms of the dry down, it's honey. It's definitely got the honeysuckle, and I can smell the, I can't particularly detect too much rose or freesia. I will give this a spray and look at the top notes again, because the mandarin blossom, freesia, and red rose are in the top. But I mean honeysuckle, right? Fair enough. Orchid, honeysuckle, honey, beeswax. That's what I'm getting from this perfume in the dry down. And although it seems like it's going to be really strong, I actually don't find this one. Let's see if I can show you. It's really, oh gosh, it's so difficult to hold this bottle. I managed to do that one-handed, so I'm quite impressed with myself, but I think a lot of people can't. I'm a medium in gloves, so I don't know. Oh yeah, it's just okay. So it's more of a tangy honey, slightly more. I mean, it's got mandarin blossom, but I do think it is slightly more citrusy smelling when you first smell it. There aren't actually any citrus fruits in here, but I think it is a slightly more fruity. It's a much tangier honey. So I think some people think that honey smells a bit urinal, and yeah, I mean, I get it, right? I think this one, maybe when you first spray it, maybe a tiny hint, but not to my nose anyway, but I can understand other people might think that. But when it dries down, that sort of tanginess goes, and it just becomes a honey floral smell. And I mean, the flowers are noticeable straight away. There's no, this isn't just a honey perfume. It's called Pure Honey, but it's honey and flowers. It's definitely that. It's definitely not yeah, it's not just honey. This is not an edible honey at all. I mean, edible in that you smell lush. But yeah, and I have to say, I don't find the longevity great on this one. I know on some people's skin, they've said that they can wear this all day. Whereas for me, on my wrists especially, this is gone within about 3 hours. I can smell it more on myself and around my neck, but that is obviously because it's hit a little bit of my clothes when I sprayed this on. So yeah, I mean, again, this was I got this from Perfume Luxe, actually. That's where I got this from. I am definitely going to have to keep putting the links in the videos because I keep forgetting where I get things from and saying the wrong thing in the video. Oh gosh. It's because I get so much stuff from Direct Cosmetics, but this one was from a company called, I think, Perfume Luxe, and it was £15 for 100ml. Again, you know, so I don't mind getting I've got a really cute little gold atomizer ready to put this in, so that if I do ever want to wear it to work, then all on a night out, I can decant it into a little thing and take it with me, and then I can just reapply it. But again, we're getting into, I mean, you can't tell from this gloomy weather. I mean, look how, you can probably tell how grey it is. I am in the UK, so is there any surprise there? But despite it being May, it is very grey. And it is starting to get warmer. By the end of this week, I think we're going to be up to much warmer weather. So this again, it's too sweet for me to wear in hot weather. I don't think I'll be able to manage it. This is very much again an autumn winter. I mean, a perfect autumnal. Some people think this is a spring perfume. For me, this is way too. It's too noticeable. It's too strong. It's too sweet for me to wear in spring. But oh my goodness, in autumn, this is gonna be absolutely delicious. So yeah, this is going to go in my cupboard and wait until the cooler weather. But I really quite like this one. I think this is nice. I think it's also quite unusual. I smell other perfumes. So for instance, I smelled Girl of Now. And I really was excited about the honey and the nuts in that. But that one was just headache inducing for me. It was too sweet and too strong. And this one I can cope with much better. So this is my version of honey, really. I think this is a good one.